5 yards outside. Can't make the play. Easy throw. McConkey looks back and says, I only got to beat a linebacker with a brace on? That's all I got to do? I can do that.
Okay, ATL Kool-Aid Drinkers, look like we coming up on another big weekend for our teams this week. We got the Georgia Bulldogs playing the Florida Gators in the big cocktail party. We got the Atlanta Falcons playing the America's team of all time. They used to be my team. Outside the Atlanta Falcons, the Dallas Cowboys was the team I rode with. So being an Atlanta fan, sometimes you have to have that other team to bring you joy. And the Cowboys was that team that brought me a little joy outside the Atlanta Falcons back in the day. So cause the Cowboys always, with the Roger Staubachs and then the Tony Dorsetts and Ed Too Tall Jones, them boys, man, they used to bring it, man, for real. Grant Hill, the daddy of Grant Hill who played basketball. He used to run it back for them Cowboys back in them days. So I'm looking forward to this game. I know back in them days when I used to go to the game, it was a lot of Cowboy fans it was like Cowboy, like the Cowboy, like we was in Texas, man, in Dallas. There was so many fans. So my thing is, man, everything is switching and changing, and it sort of seems like since I've been watching this Atlanta stuff going on, man. Starting with the Atlanta Braves getting their first World Series and seeing the Atlanta Falcons finally getting to a couple of Super Bowls. It's slowly starting to change a little bit, watching the Atlanta Hawks get to a couple of Eastern Conference Finals and stuff, man. It's sort of creeping toward our way a little bit. I know a lot of people don't want to see the Atlanta teams wins, but they're slowly loosening up now. And I'm starting to get the feel of this, man. What we got to do, I know what the Atlanta team used to get those stars when they get a little old and headed out and stuff like that. Like the way the Atlanta Hawks went and got Malone that time, man. And when he was headed out and I forgot the name of that pitcher that had that done some kind of bad thing going on where he got dizzy and he's supposed to be one of the top pitchers at one time. We went and got him on his last leg. So the Atlanta team is doing what they gotta do. They doing their thing now. And we sort of creeping into some new stuff. So all the people who are all the young people coming up, they need to enjoy, man, what's about to come, cause there's gonna be a lot of good stuff coming, man, and we can keep this thing rolling and not fall back into bad habits. Everybody complain about the owners that we have now and all this kind of stuff, and all I can say about the owners that we have now, they really trying to win. Arthur Blanks, he really trying to win. He doing the best he can. I think the manager Fontenot is really a good manager. He really got good players. I think he probably now slowly. I think this coaching, I'm starting to grow on me a little bit. Raheem's starting to grow on me a little bit. When you got some first time coaches that doing what they doing, they starting to grow on me a little bit. They first time coaching. I ain't give them no excuse. I don't give nobody excuse to lose, but I know, hey, it is what it is. But with them being first time, man, y'all should be happy, man. We doing as good as we doing. So, hey, thumbs up to those guys, man. So, and with Coach Quinn with the Atlanta Hawks, I'm sure he got to try to figure it out, man, because the manager over there with the Atlanta Hawks is really not putting nothing out there for him to win with. And right now, the manager got a whole bunch of injured players over there. I hope Landry get it together. I hope he go out here and get some people that need to play, man. Right now, man. Go get Ronnie Walker, man. The dude is good, man. That's for point guard. So I think that Ronnie. I think we need to make a change there. Oh yeah. In actuality, man, right now for our teams, for the Atlanta Hawks and for the Atlanta Falcons, they only need to make two moves, man, and it ain't that hard. Okay, Atlanta Falcons right now need to go and get them really. They need to get them a sacker, man. They need to go get them a defensive end sacker. I mean, I don't care if you gotta go pay for it. Go get your sacker, man. I mean, find a way to be able to have the eye to see that talent that you don't have to pay all that money for. That's what I'm talking about. Good managers, good scouts, because you can see that diamond in the rough. You might have that diamond in the rough on your bench. You just not playing it. You see what I'm saying? Like almost like with Georgia Bulldog and Herschel Walker. I mean, man got hurt, and Herschel had to play. And then everything turned for Georgia, and it was another day. So I'm saying, man, I hear that we got players that we might have a couple of players that are on the team that might could do that. But I tell you, I said it once before. Now my boy with the Atlanta Falcons, Rook, he started getting a little playing time. He got hurt. I don't know what it is with this Atlanta thing, with everybody getting hurt, man. When we just about finna get rolling on this, but I still say if coach going to put instead of playing Lorenzo Carter, ain't no wrong with playing Lorenzo Carter, but going to prepare Harrison or some other guy to. I heard them talk about some other guy on the show that would probably be a good. I think his name was Malone. I think that's what his name was. Let me see. I think that was his name was. But anyway, I think one of these guys you have to go and try to look on your bench and make these guys play for who gonna get a sack. I mean, if Lorenzo Carter don't get a sack this week, play somebody else. If the next man up don't get a sack, play somebody else. If the next man don't get a sack, play somebody else. Now, if you go through all of them and nobody get a sack, package them up, get them out of here, and go get somebody that and start all over again and go get somebody that you think can get you a sack. See what I'm saying? So don't play around with it, man. There's no time when you're trying to win. Now the Falcons will reach to the point where they have just about sold up the NFC South. They go up in here and they can win this game against Dallas and get over there and beat New Orleans again. We basically got this South sold up. So then we got to start worrying about the NFC division. Start thinking about who we got to get this NFC division. And only one person at the top of that totem pole of that NFC division, and that's Detroit Lions as of for right now, as I notice of, as I'm hearing. So now what we got to do, we got to go and got to prepare to beat the man, which is the Detroit Lions. And as I'm looking at this, we are not going to play them. Not as I know of. Let me just check and see. I don't think we're going to play the Lions. So let's see here. So we're not going to play. So this is I'm going to go over our schedule here with the Atlanta Falcons. So we're going to play the Cowboys. Then right after the Cowboys, we're going to play the Saints. Then we're going to play the Broncos. They're going to be a tricky game because you know who over there, right? That ex-coach from the Dunn, and he got them boys rolling. He got the quarterback doing good. He got Payne over there, so you know he sort of feel like he probably know the Falcons a little bit. Chargers gonna be a little tricky, so I mean we're not gonna play them. So we need to really do very well who we are gonna play. And let's see if Detroit got who they got on their schedule that can possibly give them a hard time and maybe help us out a little bit. Cause if I'm looking at the standings in the NFC, so the standing in the NFC, who has the most wins right now, we got the Commandos And Detroit, they got 6 wins, which is Commanders is 6-2, the Lions is 6-1. And then you got Green Bay that is 6-2. So we basically behind those guys. We are 5-3. We still only one game up on the Buccaneers. So we got to be very careful with that. Them Buccaneers gonna play the Chiefs on November the 4th. Gonna play them on Monday night. So hopefully the Chiefs can keep it rolling with their undefeated season on them. So hopefully they can do that. But as of for now, we need to, like I said, we need to start once we win this game and the Chiefs beat up on Tampa Bay and knock them down a little bit further. Then we need to start looking at this thing where we have a chance to maybe get that NFC, man, NFC division. Uh, the Lions still got I still think they got a chance to lose again. I know we probably got 1 or 2 more games too. So, but hey y'all, hey, we looking good. We got to be happy. I'm just saying, like now with the Atlanta Hawks, so we know what Faulkner need to do. He need to go on and get that defense in. Stop playing. Rotate them bars and see which one of them bars within the camp that really can come through on that part. Okay, don't keep playing. Don't be favoritism. That favoritism. It got either gonna be favoritism or politics that keep Carter out there when he's not performing, or keep any of other linemen out there when they're not performing. Now I don't know what you seeing in the practice squad or whatever, but I know I know of favoritism or politics. Now, as for the Atlanta Hawks, management got to go get you a center. You need a center. It's very important. Everybody got a dominant center. Jokovic in Washington game scored 22 points. Those 22 points were scored on our centers. They were scored on Clint Capella. They were scored. I don't care how you put it together. It was 30 points came out of the center position. Okay? 22 points by Jokovic. And Sarr was the backup center. Let me see how many points Sarr had. Okay? Sarr was the backup center, man. And between them two, they scored over 30 points. Okay? Let me see here. Let's give me a little time. Okay, this is what we got here, okay? In that game against the Washington Wizards, the centers, okay? Jokovic had 22 points. And Alex had, let me see what Alex had. Okay. Alex Sarr had 11. So that's 33 points. The center put up 33 points. That much got scored on our centers. We need to go get a center, man. 33 points. One time last year, Aiden came in here and put up 32 points himself. So we need to get a center. Second, I know we got Dyson Daniel, and Dyson Daniel is that defensive player, and he been holding up to his role as doing what he need to do, getting about 10 to 16 points, sort of playing tight defense enough, shaving off about 10 points off the game. So he's like a plus 10, at least a plus 10 when he's on the floor on defense. So that means game before that, they scored, barely beat us. This time, they scored 133 points with the man not playing. But, like I said, the centers, that 33 points was the center's points. Those 33 points was the center's points. 22 by Giannis, 11 by Sard. That's 33. That's come from the centers, man. Now, everybody be talking about the young Rick. I don't give nobody no breaks. I don't play that, man. You know, I tell it like it is. I know everybody think I be lacking on. No, I don't give Trey no lack, man. You know, I give a little bit more appreciation to him because this young man took our team to an Eastern Conference final. I don't care about Nate or whatever. Trey Young worked that way from the time he got drafted, and he started moving on up, getting to be an all-star, moving on up. You know, that year he turned down from going to the all-star because he wanted to concentrate on getting to trying to get to a championship, which he done, so almost did. Everybody keep forgetting about the step on the foot that was the turning point of that whole season. It wasn't just the bad coaching or whatever. It was the turning point to cripple Trey Young when he was in his great groove, when he had the momentum going, when it was all good, man. So I know everybody don't like to hop on that, but hey, man, I'm gonna stay on it. I don't care what nobody say. Hey, we got Eastern Conference Final. One step away from stepping on the referee foot to get into a finals. So it wasn't no sweep. He went in there and kicked butt on all the top players. Giannis, you know, he almost had Giannis. He went in there and beat the Knicks. I don't care what nobody say. And then he went in there and beat y'all boy Embiid with a really good team, with some good players on there. Y'all made y'all had to almost throw that boy. They were burning the man jerseys. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But so my thing is, I'm not gonna take no slack on the number one pick, Zach Richard Shea. Okay? Zach, if you pick up on this video, I want you to listen to what I have to say. All the other play and the little defense that you're doing is fine. Keep doing that. Go in the gym. You hear me, Richard Shea? It is very important that you can shoot the 3-point shot anywhere on the floor, because Trey Young is going to need you so he can throw the ball to you so you can shoot and hit those shots that we need in clutch time. You are the number one pick. You got to play like a number one pick. Tell yourself, I'm the number one pick. I'm a bad boy. Ain't nobody better than me. I don't care if I am 19 years old. I'm a bad man. Trey, kick the ball to me. I'm going to put it in the hoop. I'm going to shoot my threes. You don't need to go 2 for 7, boy. We got these dudes out here shooting threes, going shooting 5 for 5 and 6 for 6. You the number one pick, man. You got to look like it. We could have got anybody. We could have took you and packaged you up and traded you for somebody, man. And got something. That's a shooter. If Landry would have had sense enough that you got to go get a shooter, we should have packaged you up and went and got a Lonnie Walker. But Lonnie Walker is out there right now. You got a couple of other people out there. We mess around and let Golden State get my boy. He over there firing it up. Got him 4-1. I don't know what Landry was talking about. Why you didn't go get him? I don't even know. I know Indiana wanted your boy, wanted Siakam. But anyway, my time is ticking up, so let me say this, man. Georgia Bulldogs in the biggest cocktail. The Florida Gators ain't been nothing since Tim Tebow and Urban Meyer. I told you everything's starting to trend toward Georgia, man. Georgia Bulldogs has become dominating. A couple of years ago, the Atlanta Braves went and won. A few years ago, the Atlanta Braves went and won a World Series. Now we are able to go and get Kirk Cousins, man, as our quarterback. And he performing. He ain't no just broken down old man. We got Bates, one of the baddest safeties in the football, Simmons. We still waiting on Judon to come up. I'm sure he just came off an injury. I'm sure he gonna be something eventually. But it's gonna be up to you, management, you coach, to get out there and rotate on that other end. But I'm gonna say this. Let me just put this out here before I get ready to close everything. You know, if y'all looking at this thing and you like what I'm saying, you want to leave a comment. Make sure you go in there and subscribe. Ring the bell. Give me a thumbs up. You know, so when you ring the bell, you get that notification when I do a video. I try to do my videos on Fridays, preparing for the weekend. You know, I don't really like to give scores. I just want my team to win. And I think Georgia gonna kick some alligator butt. You know what I'm saying? Florida alligator, Georgia gonna kick their butt. I'm giving warning to the Atlanta Falcons not to go in there and take them Cowboys lightly, because they are the Cowboys. Don't take no team lightly in the NFL. You get your butt kicked. But you figured that out the last time you went in there, and your brain went in your head, and your heart was on the floor, wherever it was done, and you went in there and you got your butt kicked. Okay? But y'all didn't realize that quarterback was the leading passer in the NFL, which he was. And y'all took it light, thought he was just gonna walk up in there, and y'all just gonna walk up in there and just go through the motions. And you got your butt kicked by Seattle. Now, Georgia Tech is going to be off. Their next game is going to be November the 9th. They're going to be playing against Miami. The Hurricane got a big game. Hurricanes in the mix. This is a beautiful thing. And then, you know, like, also you got the Hurricanes finna get ready to play. They finna get ready to play Duke. So they're going to be interesting. But let's just say the Falcons don't go kick some Dallas butt. Fans, you got to get up in there and fight for your right to hold down this stadium, cause the Dallas fans gonna come heavy and strong. And as for the Atlanta Hawks, they're gonna play tonight. They're gonna play. I don't know why I keep forgetting who they playing. The Atlanta Hawks are going to play tonight, and they just got it. I'm not sure how they're going to look, man. You know, we got a lot of injury with the Hawks, So all these injuries, we haven't been playing good, but I don't know who's gonna play. I hope Dyson is back tonight. Uh, I hope Hunter gets some playing time. He should be getting some playing time. But really, man, we still should be able to do well. If Richard Shea come in here and hit his 3 pointers, and listen to what I'm saying, everybody. If Richard Shea, if you can go 4 for 5, 4 for 6 from the 3-point line, we're gonna win games. That if Trae Young can maintain his normal thing, 25 and 10, and Jalen Johnson can come in and do what he did the other day, where he put up 29, reach 17 rebounds, put up 21 points. If he can do that, we'll win. Richard Shea, you cannot miss wide open 3-point shots, man, because you make the defense easy. You make the double team on Trae easy when you can't shoot the three. When they pile the paint up and they got big centers, man, you're not going up in that paint to score, man. Not easy anyway. Not easy. I don't even know why. I mean, sorry. So y'all made sorry. Y'all went in the paint so much. Sorry ended up getting 2 blocks. He getting blocks. He getting blocks both times because you talking about going in the paint, man. Man, this is a 3-point league. Let me tell you something. You scored 2, they scored 3. You do that 20 times, they're gonna be 20 up on you very easily. Shoot the 3. It's a 3-point challenge. It's as simple as that. So let me just give you this. I used to try to give away some players at the end of the thing. So for Georgia Tech, the player